What up? It's your boy DJ Star back with another video. But before we do that, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping new content. And also please like, comment, and share on the videos. It goes a long way to help the channel grow. I'm still pushing for the subscribers, and make sure you tap those links down below. A lot of dope content, a lot of videos you may have missed on feast and whatnot. So man, I'm gonna get right into it. Today is my top 10 favorite pickups of 2022. I'm gonna get through this as quick as I can. I don't want to bore y'all because a lot of these videos or a lot of these shoes actually have their own videos, actually unboxings or on feast. So I'm not gonna bore y'all, but I really wanted to jump this off. So first and foremost, my number 10 pick of 2022 is the Air Jordan 4 Red Thunder. Now these shoes, man, I love them. I thought they were so dope. As you see, I did a lace swap, and these laces actually glow in the dark. You can't see it now, but they glow in the dark, man. And I really had to have this shoe. The new buck on here is super smooth, man. The black with the red hits, it just really goes hard, and it's like a university red, a bright university red. And I just thought this was an overall clean shoe, man. So this is one of my favorite pickups of 2022. The Red Thunders coming in at number 10. All right, let's keep this moving. Coming in at number 9 is the OG classic, and we have the Air Jordan 12 Playoffs. Again, I'm not a super big fan of 12s, but I love 12s with a black upper and some other color on the mud guard. It just looks so fresh to me. When you have something white, clear, red, or something up top, I'm not a huge fan, but when it's black and something else, I think it's fire. You know, I had to do a lace swap in these. These are really clean. The leather was super good. The colorway is clean. It's an OG classic, and I have been really going for OGs this year, and not just buying everything or stuff I like. If I don't love it, I haven't been buying it, and I just thought these were super clean, so I had to have them in the collection. The Air Jordan, they super comfortable too. The Air Jordan 12 Playoffs coming in at number 9. All right. Coming in at number 8 is a non-Jordan. Actually, it is the Yeezy 350 Boost. Black and royal, or it was some kind of royal description. I can't remember what the royal description is, but it was some kind of royal description. As I cited on this channel many times, I am a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, and I've been wanting to splash up the black and white look for the frat attire when I wear it, but I wanted to, instead of doing black and white, I want to do that royal and black type of deal. So I went ahead and grabbed these, man. Actually a frat brother of mine helped me grab these. They was unclaimed at his store in Detroit. I live in Ohio, so he copped them for me and shipped them to me. I paid them, and we was good to go, man. This is super clean. This is really my favorite Yeezy is a 350. Super comfortable with the boost inside. The carrier, I mean, it's super comfortable. This is definitely a spring summer shoe. I wore this one time fall, and it was like, one time in the fall, man, and the air was breathing through this thing. My feet was kind of cold, so that was weird. And I did do a lace swap. You know, they come with the 3M laces a lot of times in the Yeezys, but I did a lace swap, and did it with a royal blue one that I had in another shoe, man. I thought it was clean, super comfortable. One of my favorite shoes, and definitely one of my favorite pickups of 2022. You have the Yeezy 350 Boost Black and Royal coming in at number 8. All right. Keep this moving right along. Coming in at number 7, we have the Air Jordan 6 Georgetowns. Love Air Jordan 6. It's super comfortable. The suede on here is really nice. Really nice grade of suede. You got that 3M hitting through there. Just super clean. Again, I did a lace swap. Had to put the navy laces in it. And this is one of them shoes that I had a must grab for me. It was just so clean. And it's not even an OG, because really this year I tried to concentrate mostly on OGs. And like I said, but when I love it, I have to have it. So I went ahead and picked these up. And these are relatively dope. And make it so bad, I didn't even do it simple with the Iverson jersey or Georgetown stuff. I was rocking this with a lot of my Detroit Tiger stuff, you know what I'm saying, with the gray jersey and the navy. And this shoe is just super clean, man, in my opinion, man. I had to have it. Love the outsole, a little dirty now because I wear my shoes, but love the outsole, the icy hits, the materials on them, the 3M. That gray is just a fantastic shoe, man. So this is definitely one of my favorite pickups of 2022. And it's the Air Jordan 6 Georgetown coming in at number 7. All right, keep this list going. My favorite pickups of 2022 coming in at number 6 is the Air Jordan 2 Chicago. This is one of those ones that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I like 2s and all. I actually like the mid or the high 2s instead of the low ones. I had a pair of the low ones a while ago. They was clipping my toe, my little toe, and it just were uncomfortable, man. And I don't know what it was about, man. It was just really uncomfortable. So I ended up selling it to my Sands for pretty much what I paid for it because I got them at the Nike outlet. Back in those days when my Nike outlet actually had good shoes most of the time. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. But the Air Jordan 2 is a classic. It is a classic. It is a classic. That white leather is not premium, but it's really a nice grade of leather. Of course, it's not Italian. I think that's what a lot of people had a beef with, but I didn't. Of course, I had to do a lace swap and put in the red laces. And this is just a super clean shoe, an OG, and I wanted it in my collection again, man. I actually wore them last night, and they were pretty comfortable, man. I mean, I guess this kind of is a space boot. It's wide, so it fit my wide foot pretty good, man. I mean, the Nike Air on the inside, the tongue. I always love this heel counterpart, the red part, and it's just a super clean shoe in my opinion, man. So I had to pick it up. And it was a quick story time on this one. Actually, I bought it, and then a friend of mine who looked out when my shoes got stolen. It's a whole nother story, but shoes got stolen. A friend of mine actually let me buy his dead stock pair for like $200. It was the Air Jordan 11 Concord with the 45 on the back from a few years ago. He let me buy his pair for like $200, and he had only worn like maybe 2 times inside the house. I mean, they was in pristine condition, dead stock for real. I mean, pristine condition. And he did me a solid and sold them to me for like $200. You know what I'm saying? That's like $30 below retail. Even the used pairs was going higher than that. So this time I hit 2 raffles, both one at Finish Line and one at JD, or both at JD at different malls out here where I live at. And we wear the same size. So I told him meet me up there. He really wanted the shoe, and he copped it, man. So he was able to get it for retail, especially since he missed out on another shoe this year. So coming in at my number 6 is the Air Jordan 2 Chicago. All right, as we pause for the calls, I do have 2 honorable mentions in my list that should have been in my list, but barely made the cut since I did 10. Instead of trying to cheapen it and really do 12 or 15 or something, I just wanted to do 10 and just make it really, really what I felt was my favorite pickups of 2023. So I got 2 honorable mentions that would have been here any otherwise, but it was just some strong contenders. We had the Air Jordan 1 Heritage and the Air Jordan 1 Marinas. Now, these 2 shoes, man, for real, just really, really classic looks. It's Air Jordan 1s, and I know I done got really into the Air Jordan 1s recently, and they're so comfortable and it's so stylish, but man, these both were super clean, man. The Marinas particularly, man, again, that royal with that black, I know it's marina blue, but it kind of looks like a royal. Goes so well with a lot of my frat gear, so I just definitely had to bust these out, man. I had to have them, and then switch them up with the white laces, and then these right here. I don't remember if they came with red laces, but I had to put the red laces in them. I love the color blocking on this. It was so Chicago-esque, but a little different, or red toe or bread toe-ish, but it was just so different. But I just had to have them, man. I love both of them. These are strong contenders, man. I really wore the heck out of both of them this year. So these are my 2 honorable mentions for my list: the Air Jordan 1 Marinas and the Air Jordan 1 Heritage. All right, let's keep it pushing to the finish line. Okay, coming in at number 5 for my top favorite 10 or my top 10 favorite pickups of 2022, we had the Air Jordan 3 Fire Reds, OGs, man. Again, I've been focusing so much on OGs this year. I just had to have it. Super clean, white clean, and it went back closer to the OG cut, as you see with the elephant print and the color of it, the color of the red, the tongue they shaved down like they've been doing, and so you don't see the stitch. I mean, the stuffing from the back peeking up. I mean, just super clean and super classic. Of course, I had to do a lace swap. I had to put my fat laces in here. These are super comfortable. I love 3s, but these are super comfortable. OG tag. It's kind of funny when I got them. Like, damn, why my tag all kind of bent up? Like, but I wasn't even mad. You know what I'm saying? Only hang tags I can wear is those because they don't change the weight of the shoe. And then you got Nike Air on the back. I mean, just super clean and super fresh. One of those ones I had to have. Again, looking for the OGs, going for the OGs mostly, you know what I'm saying? So this was definitely had to be in my collection, and I love this shoe, and I done wore it a bunch of times with my Red Wing stuff and some Jordan stuff, and just a super clean shoe in my opinion, man. So coming in at my number 5 is the Air Jordan 3 Fire Red OG. All right. Keeping it moving. So My number 4 top 10 pickup of 2022, it has to be the Air Jordan 1 Taxis. Everybody been waiting for this. As soon as I seen images of it, I was waiting for it. I am not a Pittsburgh Steelers fan by no stretch of the imagination, but I do like some players from Pittsburgh, not Steelers, but from the Pittsburgh Pirates. So definitely a clean look to go with that. Wu-Tang Clan paraphernalia, definitely cool to go with that. And I do have a Penguins jersey, Mario Lemieux jersey, so I had something to go with it. And it's just super clean, like, man, I mean, it's just super clean together. They did their things on it. The leather is super soft on these. They did their thing. The sail don't really take away. As you can see, sail right here and sail on the midsole. Yellow color outsole was dope. The color blocking, everything about the shoe was fire. Of course, again, had to do a lace swap because I think they came with black laces only. And I had to lace those and swap those out. But I had to have this shoe, man. As soon as I seen images of it in 2021, it was like, okay, this is coming. This is definitely a pickup, man. So this is one of the clean ones, and I done wore the hell out of this shoe. Like, as you can kind of see, it's worn in. Even I got some dirt or dust on here that I cleaned that won't even come out. I need to do a better job of cleaning it. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Got the Nike Air in there and the yellow insole, which I wear black socks mainly, so that's why that's getting dark. But man, just super clean, man. One of them shoes is like just a must-have, man. So coming in, like I said, in my number 4 spot of this year was the Air Jordan 4 Taxi. All right, y'all, we're getting closer to the end. Coming in at number 3 on my top 10 favorite pickups of 2022 is the Air Jordan 1 Rebellion Air. This shoe, man, I mean, literally, since I copped this shoe, I have not wore my Air Jordan 1 Shadow 2.0s, which is a clean shoe, man, but this shoe just takes the cake. This shoe actually probably would have been number 1 if another shoe just didn't take that spot, like still that nostalgia. Number 1 and number 2 on my list, because this shoe go extremely hard. Everything about it, I love it. Even the materials, like it looks like it's patent leather, but it's not really patent leather. It's some kind of brushed leather. The whole slogan of it, you know what I'm saying? They can't stop you from wearing them. A lot of people was upset with the color blocking, using that gray shadow color blocking, black and gray. I thought it was super slick. Man, I don't wear the hell out of this shoe, man. This is like one of my favorite shoes, period, in a few years on the Air Jordan 1. I mean, just super clean. Just everything, the details. Of course, I did a lace swap because I think they didn't even come with red laces. They might have came with these laces, or maybe white or black or something. I don't remember. But I just had to have them, man. And I lucked up, man. They actually, the Band X on the back was just super clean. The storytelling, the box was fire. The packaging, wrapping in the box was fire. Like, they did their thing on this one. And the crazy part is, I live close to Cincinnati. I'm like an hour away from, or 45 minutes to an hour, depending on where you're going to Cincinnati, Ohio. And this collab came out of corporate, you know what I'm saying? There's somebody from Cincinnati. And they got it. They just hit it right, man. The ones that came out after this were okay, you know what I'm saying? But they just knocked this one out the park, man. This is one of my favorite Air Jordan 1s ever, really. But it was just super clean, and I had to have it. And I lucked up on it. Basically, my guy who I usually network with to get my shoes at a certain store, they weren't even supposed to get the shoes in. They just showed up. So they was like, they're going to do a secret raffle. So I actually waited, put my bid in for the raffle. A lot of people didn't know about it for my size, and sat outside the store for about an hour and a half, 2 hours in my car until they called me on the raffle thing. I was just right outside. I wasn't even leaving. So this is one of my favorite pickups of 2022 and one of my favorite Air Jordans of all time, really. That color block and everything. So without going too much in depth and salivating over this shoe any longer, this is my number 3 Air Jordan top 10 shoe pickups, or mostly Air Jordans, but top 10 shoe pickups of 2022, the Air Jordan 1 Rebellion. All right, y'all, only got 2 more to go, man. 2 more to go, man. So almost at the end of this top 10 list. So for my number 2 pick, I definitely have to go with the Air Jordan 11 Cherries. Super clean, man, super clean. I mean, if you've been watching this channel for any length of time, you know I'm a huge Air Jordan 11 fan. That's my favorite silhouette of the Air Jordan line, is the 11. The high cut patent leather, the Jumpman facing forward, the 2-3 on the back, the Bliss mesh, everything about the Air Jordan 11 I just love, man. But this one was just super clean to me with that red and white. Definitely dropped it with, I only wore it once and I haven't even worn it outside yet. because I don't, you know, I'm letting people just running around with them because it's Christmas time, and I understand that. And I'm not a hater like that. I don't care if people wear their shoes as soon as they get them, and everybody, and you go somewhere and everybody have them on. I'd be like, look at your feet, like those are fresh, bruh. Like, yo, and if I got them on too with you, I'm like, man, yo, those is fresh. I compliment people on that because I don't care if everybody have it, because everybody's gonna have things you have. It's no biggie. I mean, but it's how you style yours differently. Like as you see, again, another lace swap. These came out of my Air Jordan 11. Winlight 96s. Had to clean them up because I didn't want the dye to come in there. But the Air Jordan 11 thick laces like this, thick rope laces, is really kind of hard to get. You know what I'm saying? I see some sites selling them, but usually when I buy them, I get them in. It just don't match the thickness. But again, the Air Jordan 11 Cherry is my number 2 pickup, one of my favorites, man. I mean, it's just, this shoe is just so super clean. I had to have it, man. Love the patent leather, love the red, and I've been rocking it. Well, I'm going to rock it with my Air Jordan, not my Air Jordan, but my Detroit Red Wings gear. That was the deal. Like I took a little on feet, but I didn't really wear it nowhere. So coming in at number 2 is the Air Jordan 11 Cherries. And finally, coming in at number 1, which is not going to be a surprise to anybody anywhere that's been watching YouTube videos for any length of time. You kind of seen it coming. My number 1 pickup, favorite pickup of 2023 has to be the Air Jordan 1 Lost and Founds. Like, this shoe was a mess to get. Again, I got lucky and got that EA from Sneakers app. And it was like right around my birthday in November, man. And I just, yo, like, you couldn't beat this one. And you know, and everything that goes on with this shoe too is that I don't know where to start, man. I mean, it's the Air Jordan 1 Chicago, no doubt, but the whole storytelling behind it, the lost and found part, you see I've wear this because it's dark, but it's still gonna get, it came like looking pre-aged. You got that sail midsole, man, which, you know, I'm not a fan of, but, you know, I had to have it. Never had a Chicago in my collection. Definitely not paying $1,000 for it. A Chicago in my collection, something that's old. So everybody was pining for this shoe. I did notice some other things after I wore them a few times. Like this crackle part right here, you can barely see it on here. I think I said that in my review. But what I did notice over time that I've been wearing it is that this leather, cuts of leather, whatever it is, or maybe it's a dye, but it's different. Like I can, when I clean it, it seemed like it was drying funny, and then I could blot it and seemed like some of the dye was coming off. So be careful with these. But the storytelling, the box, the age, you know, tongue, the crackle back here, the ageness, everything about this shoe, the storytelling, everything behind it was done to the next level. And if I could say any shoe that's come out recently, at least in the last three years, like this shoe killed it. The storytelling with this one was so hard and so on point. It just added to the nostalgia of the shoe. So Jordan Brand did their thing on this one. So, you know, this was probably on everybody's top 10, 25 list of 2022 pickups, like, or Air Jordan pickups or whatever. This is probably everybody's number 1. Like, you just could not beat it. And this is Chicago 1. I can't remember the last time in retro. You got Nike Air in there. I mean, the cracked leather, yeah, I could have did without, but it's not coarse, and I don't know. It's just clean to me, man. I just had to have it, man. So like I said, I got lucky on these. And to be honest, this is the only Air Jordan I bought this year that's better than the Rebellion Air. The Rebellion Air was like my favorite Jordan up until these came out, period, point blank for the year. So the Air Jordan 1 Chicago is my top number 1 pick of 2022, like just hands down, no doubt. Everything about it. Of course, I did a lace swap, 'cause I think it only came with a white and a black lace, I think. And I've seen a few people with sale. I was thinking about that, but I'm like, nah, let me go with a red. You know what I'm saying? To offset that tongue. It's a little different red than the red that's on here, because these cuts of leather is really thick. So they really got it OG in my opinion on the shape and everything. So I'm gonna stop rambling, man. But that has been my video for the top 10 pickups of 2022. I want to thank y'all for watching. I want to thank y'all for supporting me, man, all this time. Trying to get new subscribers. Tell your family and friends that somebody's doing it with a different look, different opinion. So just tell me what you think, and drop down below what was your top 10 favorite pickups of 2022, or just your number 1 pickup of 2022. Let me know in the comments below. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. As always, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm dropping new content, and also please like, comment, and share. It goes a long way to help the channel grow. And make sure you check down the links below. I always have more dope content. And with that being said, man, I'm gonna get up out of here. As always, love, peace and prosperity. I'm gone.